All right, we're ready for another quest from Alex, the Volunteer Assistant Guest Relations Manager. These are all quests that you need to earn some of your achievements in the WoW 20th Anniversary event. The one we're going to look at today is a Legacy of Destruction. This one starts, Adventurer, a dragon whelping recently showed up and is causing chaos. So now we've got to go talk to them. We'll accept the quest and go see what's up. Short flight. I see the whelpling with the question mark over the head. Wants to become Deathwing, and we're going to go visit all the destruction that Deathwing caused. The first clue says go to the Eastern Kingdoms to see volcanic destruction. So if you haven't been using them, you definitely need to use Maru over here. Maru gives you the clues that you need. So we're going to be heading to the Burning Steps. Remember, if you've done the Thinking Cap quest, you can also reach out to Maru from far away and buy the incense here from Benetuck, and after you do that, you can summon them. I did it each time after each clue here, and they were all very helpful. To get to the Burning Steps, I'm going to go to Stormwind and then fly from there, so hold on 1 second. Here we are in the Burning Steps, and what's great about this quest line is there's a marker, so you don't have to wonder about where to go or wander around looking for things. This is just to show up, and it'll tell you exactly where to go. We're going to call Voidfire. Voidfire is terribly disappointed that it's not much more fun. And we provide some wisdom. And then Voidfire says he wants to look at scars. And our quest bar went from 0 to 25. So there's going to be 4 parts to this quest. 1 is done. Again, if you ask Maru, super helpful. Maru tells you that in the Badlands there is this giant scar, which is where Deathwing fell. And that's where we're headed next. So hold on. Again, once more, when you get into the zone, there are quest markers to tell you where you want to go. Easy enough. Also, you can see lots of people. Once you get here, the scar is huge. You do tell him that the scar will not heal. And when you say that, he's like, maybe scars are not that cool. Quest bar moves up to 50%. On to the next one. It doesn't show here until you get into the zone, but he just talked about cultists and wanting followers. And so the best place to find cultists is in the Twilight Highland. And so that's the next stop in our journey. So remember, when you get to the zone, there'll be the quest marker, and all you have to do is look for that. So hold on. Here we are in the Twilight Highlands. Once we entered the zone, we found our quest marker. And we can hurry our way to the quest marker. This is an area... Whoop, ran into a tree. That can't be good. Once again, we get to this area. We call in our friend. Our friend is less than impressed by the cultists. And then we provide the wisdom of, they won't always do what you want. So the last thing is he talks about how cool flooding is. When we talked about flooding, I thought it was going to send us to Loch Modan because this was all flooded. But instead, when you talk to Maru with the incense, they send you to Vazgir and the Shimmering Expanse. So that's where we're headed next. Hold on. All right, well, we made it to Tranquil Wash, and once we got here, of course, there is our quest marker. So we're jumping on our Autuk and heading over there. We have to go to the flight point, and from the flight point then you can jump into the water and take the seahorse. So the way to get here again is to go to the flight point, and then from the flight point jump on the seahorse. And of course you can see on your mini map the little place to go for the quest. And much like the other quests, you get here, you call for our friend. He thinks it looks cool, and let's be honest, it's kind of cool. But then, I have to get out of the way, then we wisely tell him that it's not all that cool. Our quest bar goes to 100, we're done. And he says, I want to be more like Nosdormu. So it sounds like he hasn't quite learned his lesson. We get our achievement progress, and that's the quest. Hopefully it's been helpful and you're enjoying it. Take care, have fun.